What is up, everybody? And right now, we're gonna take a look at this newly released figure from hottoys. Finally, I am going to review it after 2 days. So this is none other than, look at that. That is AKAONI Samurai Predator right there, from the Alien vs Predator inspired. And this is a special edition because it comes with some exclusive accessory. But not only that, because this is actually very special because it is an artist collection. So it's collaborated with some Japanese artists, which is really, really good. And I believe their name is Takayuki Takeya and Oniji. I forgot the last name, kind of like Oniki. Yeah. So anyway, this is absolutely beautiful. So those are the artists who made this Samurai Predator, like really, really nice. I would say it is a masterpiece. I mean, I've been eyeing to get that first version, which is the Samurai Predator as well, but classic look. But for me, in my honest opinion, this one looks better than one. This one is more like it's gonna give more presence to, I mean, like, if you like Japanese look, like, this one looks much better than the first version. That one is okay too. And again, I've been eyeing to get that. The good thing had to announce this one, because that one is quite pricey for the used one, or like second hand. Like, oh, that's pretty expensive. And at least this one, it doesn't. This one also comes with the regular version. So aside from the special edition that comes with the extra accessory, and also comes with the regular version without that extra accessory, which is really good. At least you have an option. But anyway, before we dive into this figure, let's talk about really quick, the art box. Although I did a quick unboxing of that one, but I just want to share my thoughts on that one. And of course, some accessory that comes with this figure, I'm gonna show you guys really quick. So this is the art box right here, which is pretty cool. Very straightforward, very Japanese style, like, simple. You don't see that much of like prints, especially the look of Predator, but more of like, art, very artist, I would say something like an art print right there, which is, you're definitely gonna keep this one. You're not gonna rip it off, or you're gonna throw it away, because it's very special, especially this one right here at the front. You could rotate this part right here with some logo of, I don't know what's written there, what's the meaning of this Japanese character right here, but you could rotate this one. Actually, this is pretty cool. And you're gonna open it right away. It looks like there's some magnetic function, and then you're gonna open like this. Of course, you saw my quick unboxing of this one, so you know it already. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And some nice font, very straightforward again. And a Samurai Predator logo as well here at the bottom, which is the artist collection thing. And then, yes, that's it. So once you open that one, we're gonna see right away this really cool print right here that looks like a gift. Looks like a gift card, or kind of like a origami style, and very Japanese style too. And doesn't have the small, what is this, like small instruction sheet, but this is the instruction sheet, which is really big, right? I mean, like, pretty long. Let me remove this one very quick so you guys can see it as well. I'm gonna show you guys really quick. This is pretty cool. Looks like a newspaper to me. Kind of like that, but actually pretty cool. Look at that. Nice. Right there. And actually the print is not, well, probably similar to an instruction sheet, but then what I'm saying, like, the print is like very Japanese like style, I would say, like, I don't know, like, it's just me, maybe it's just print, it's just paper, but it's just me, like, how, like, decent look, very like presentable, I would say, like, when you open it, like, you're gonna be excited to read it, instruction how to do this one, so something like that. But anyway, let's move on. So this one comes with, on the first packaging right here, comes with the 5 pieces of interchangeable hands right here. Beautiful details, and all the samurai's weapon right here, the katanas, and of course the joints right here as well, or the wrist peg. And it comes with two samurai here, or katana right here, sword, one long, and then I believe the long one is diecast, or maybe, but we're gonna talk about that later. And then the short one with some details, the helmet right here, extra mouthpiece, the mouth guard or like mouth armor, and then the weapon on the shoulder, and right here on the second second packaging tray is the base with some really cool diorama piece right here of an alien, which is absolutely incredible. So anyway, I'm gonna take out everything from the box and lay it out here on the table. Let's go. Alright, so this is pretty much everything included inside the box. So now let's talk about one by one. Of course, I'm gonna start with the wrist peg right here. So it comes with two pieces wrist peg right here, and it's pretty huge because of course Predator is pretty huge, and the color is kind of like a grayish green color, light color that match with with the body, which is pretty cool. Okay, and then next up we got the interchangeable hands right here with different gesture, a pair of wide open hands and a pair of holding the weapon both right side. I'm not sure why both right side. I mean like, oh well, the other one is a bit small hole, and this one has a bigger hole, so probably a bigger weapon, yeah, or bigger katana. And then yeah, probably that one. And then this one is also big. This one is holding the alien head, so yes, pretty cool. And the details of this one is absolutely incredible, guys. I mean, I find it really nice. I mean, it is really nicely done, honestly. Some really cool weathering right there. It doesn't look toyish to me, the just like the one I just recently saw, especially that Broken Pass that Hot Toys recently announced. And the armor also pretty nice, the color, the paint application as well, absolutely beautiful. This is amazing, guys. Anyway, moving on to this weapon right here. So this is the weapon, that we're going to attach to the shoulder, and it looks really cool as well. This is the kind of like a laser, right, I believe. So yeah, the color is pretty nice, kind of like a mix of, it's, how do you call that, kind of like holographic paint applications, kind of like a mixing up with the bronze, gold, and green black color. So I don't know how you're going to call that, the paint application, which is pretty cool. I love it. Pretty nice, some nice details right there. Weathering as well, looks pretty good, right? And made out of plastic material, pretty hard, I would say. Nice. Wow, I wish there's some LED light function right here, right? Especially this part. So anyway, these two katana right here. So let's talk about this one first. This one is probably the katana or the sword that he used to cut the head. So that's why it has still has some blood of the alien, which is pretty cool. That's it. Really nice details right there. So kind of like this one is kind of like a translucent part right here, which is really nice, right? Love the details. This one is only made out of plastic material because of course they need to add those extra weather, which is pretty nice. And the handle looks good as well. This one is made out of die-cast material. Yes, I could really feel this one is, yeah, although it looks like a plastic to me, kind of like a mix of plastic and die-cast, but I can see it's pretty hard, it's pretty solid. Of course, not it's sharp, but not that really sharp, that you gonna hurt yourself. But this one, yeah, I think it's probably a light version of like metal or steel right there, and it's pretty cool. I love the chrome paint right there. Some nice details here as well. This is pretty nice. I love this one. I love this quality. I wish they Hot Toys could make more of like a weapon, something like this. I mean, like not sharp, but this kind of feel like it's very premium, and it's very special as well. So same handle on that other katana as well. Okay, pretty cool. And then moving on to this one right here, which is a pack of sword, a pack of katana right here. Wow, samurai, love it. We have a lot of samurais right here. Look at that. Oh, my samurai sword. I mean, anyway, so this one is pretty cool. I haven't picked out any like sword, so maybe this one is not detachable. So just design to put it at the back of the Predator figure. Yes, it's not a wish, right? It is removable, detachable from the what is this? I forgot the whatever is that. I forgot. Anyway, this is pretty nice. I mean, like the details and the paint application is absolutely incredible, especially the weathering here. Like wow, so this one is made out of plastic material, yes, definitely, and of course some fabric on the strap right here, which is pretty cool. But we can slide it up. Oh no, we can't. I think only this, and also can't, because once you detach this one from the wrap, then this one is quite big, so it's not gonna fit, once you took it out. So anyway, yes, so this one kind of like wrong, should be here on this one. Oops. Oh, I can detach this one, but probably not advisable, because you might gonna, what is this, like you're gonna lose the form, the good form of this one. So anyway, this one is really nice as well. A pack of samurai sword right here, amazing. Now moving on to this extra piece, mouthpiece right here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. The paint application, for me, in my honest opinion, I think it looks cool. It is nicely done, you know. It's pretty decent, pretty clean. Doesn't look toyish to me. So this is the wide open mouth for the face of Predator. So now next up is the helmet. So this is the regular version helmet slash armor. Yes, pretty cool. So we got the mouth. What is this, like mouth armor, which is pretty cool. Made out of plastic material. Nice paint application. Simple, I would say, like, for the paint application, very simple. And this one as well, very straightforward, but I like it actually. Pretty clean. Some nice weathering, a little bit of scuffing there, scratches, and then foam to protect the head of the Predator, from scratches. I believe this one is also detachable, so it has a magnetic function. Bam. So if you want to remove it, like, easily, right? Because of course we're not gonna shoot that head easily, so that's why they added this one. Yes, nice. So magnetic function and then clip. There you go. Pretty nice, right? Made out of plastic material as well, and pretty durable. Next up, of course, the special edition. So this is the piece that comes with the special edition, which is pretty cool. So this one has, and aside from the helmet that it looks different, from the regular version, this one has a crest that is also detachable. I believe this is detachable. So yeah, if you don't want to use this, you can detach this one. Just move it easily. Yes, take it out easily. Then there you go. There's a hole. Then you can use this one like this. Okay, a lot of details on the top. Pretty nice, right? Amazing details, some paint applications, especially this one. This one looks pretty cool. This one is actually better than the regular version, right? I mean, like, yeah. So if you pre-order the standard version, I mean, like, you should, you should get the special edition. So really nice details right there, weathering, the paint application, amazing, right? Really nice. And of course, let's put it back, the crest. Of course, I'm not sure about the meaning of this one right here. So probably kind of like a samurai Predator, this logo right here. Also, it has a lot of weathering right there. Pretty cool, and made out of plastic material as well. And then, of course, magnetic function and a clip. There you go. So later, we're going to use this one. Okay, before we talk about the figure, next up is, let's talk about the base. This is the diorama base, the diorama piece right here, which is absolutely incredible. This is actually very Japanese style, in my honest opinion. I mean, this is actually very Japanese style. You can see the wood, and then some design on the top. I saw some figurines or kind of like arts of Japanese in Japan, and like something similar to this one. Sometimes they also put some, like, plants on the top, like on the top of this wood. But this one, of course, pretty nice, really nice ground right there. Some really cool details. See right there on the sand or mud, which is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, right? Some really nice details right there. The blood of the alien. Wow, this is amazing. So even the alien right here, look at that. Wow. This is definitely a masterpiece. This is definitely, you must really keep this one. And for sure, the value of this one compared to the other one, compared to the first version, this one will go higher, I would say. So yes, there you go. Again, very, very nice, intricate details right there. Amazing, amazing body of the alien, and of course some parts that we are going to attach to this base. Actually, let's attach it so you guys can see it. I'm gonna start on the body. Okay, this is actually pretty easy, and not only easy, it's pretty tight, so you're not gonna have a hard time to figure out how you're going to attach it. So you just need to feel like which part, you don't need to like check like which part is this, and you're gonna have a hard time. It's very, very easy. Wait, on the other side, there you go. See? Wow. And the quality of the plastic, I mean, like this plastic is like pretty durable, unless you're gonna drop it, then probably it's gonna break, but yes, see right there, bam, look at that. That is amazing. And what I really love about this one is this extra head. Oh my goodness, it looks like an was a half figure, it's an extra half figure, which is amazing because even the head, you can see right there, so they really put an effort on the head. Like, oh my goodness, look at that, right? That is absolutely incredible inside. Like, that's the original look, right? I would say, like, pretty accurate, from the film, from the props, and it's amazing, amazing details right there. If you can see it closely, like, wow. I've been eyeing to get the 1:1 scale head of an alien, but I'm still thinking if I'm going to buy or not. So let's see. Wow, amazing. This is amazing. And lastly, this is another piece that we are going to put on the hand of the Predator, which is the head. Whoa, if we're going to attach it like this, wow, look at that. That is amazing, right? Wow, so this is actually like pretty accurate, even the scale. Wow, so this is amazing. This is the front part of the head of the alien. And the tongue, it's not detachable, no movable parts or detachable, but yeah, look at that. That is pretty nice. The blood, the translucent details right here, the translucent head as well, the skull. Oh my goodness. I love it, right? And yes, perfect. Anyway, let's move on to the figure. Bam! Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, I love this one. Look at that. The details on the armor, the body, the skirt. Even this one is actually not just a normal like fabric material, like extra cloth like there. Like, it's not just only like a fabric material, but it's like also like a high quality, like, outfit. So wow. And the armor, the samurai armor is absolutely incredible. But of course, this one is pretty somehow fragile, pretty fragile or delicate, to move. Although some parts like the plastic is pretty durable, like this one, like you could bend, but then not so much. But like some parts like that it's just like glued to the body or glued to the another armor. Like, you have to be very careful because I broke some parts right here already, like this one. So I broke this one when doing the articulations. So because the articulation, I mean, like the range of motion is only up to here, but then when I try to move it up, like suddenly like pop out this shoulder armor. But then it's very easy to glue to put it back. But I'm just saying, like, you just have to be careful. And again, love the details of this one, the armor, the body. Look at that. Actually, even the skin tone, the body that they use on this one, absolutely incredible. Like the head, like, wow. Okay, so let's before we like talk about more about this figure, let's do a very quick articulation just to show you guys, even though I think I showed you guys already on my, short video. Again, the arms only up to here, then that's it, and you're gonna move forward only up to here, because I cannot, yeah, I cannot move forward this one. I thought I could, but huh, this one will pop out. So I'm probably gonna bring this back to Hot Toys, and because it's shown to the instruction sheet that this one's supposed to be up to here. So ooh, see, I can feel already like it's popping out. So anyway, only up to here. Okay, the elbows actually it's fine, but I'm just saying like says like around here, but I don't know why. So I have to check. Maybe I got a wrong what is this like piece or copy. But this one is it's fine. Like only up to here, because it's gonna he gonna grab the you're gonna put the head of the alien here, and it's fine. Okay, the wrist joints I think it's fine. Elbows only up to here. So I would say quite limited range of motion, for this figure. But I think it's fine, not a really super like big deal. So this one right here, so this one is actually better because once you move the arms, you could this one automatically move like it's still attached to the armor, but it's it will move like somehow. It has some extra space underneath to move the arms, but this one nah, I don't know why. So I have to check this one later and bring this back to the Hot Toys secret base. Anyway, so moving that arms to the back and front, that's it. Okay, I think it's fine, decent I would say. And then for the arms, elbows as well, same on the other side. To the side, a little bit higher than this one. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, like this one should be like this, but I don't. Anyway, yeah, let's move on to this part right here. So this one is movable. There you go. Those blades, which is absolutely incredible. The details of this one, like, wow, this is beautiful. Like the armor, oh my goodness. And that's it for the upper body. And the head, I forgot to move this one. This is actually pretty easy to move, doing side to side, right there. Look up and down. I think the down is actually okay because the neck is also movable. So you can move the neck is so easy to move like from the back to the front because yeah, it has some space right there. Joints, of course, extra joints to the side a little bit. Twist a little bit tighter. I mean, like if you twist the neck, because if you want to place the head to the side, then this one is actually quite tight. So you have to really hold the neck for you to be able to twist the that full head together with the neck. So yeah, but the neck is it's really good. It's movable. Big range of motion in the head because the hair is yeah. I mean like very soft, very easy to move. So you're not gonna be worried about like like small range of motion for moving the head side to side. Okay, and that's it for the head. And now let's move on down here on the body. So you could twist. I could twist this one if you want to, just a little bit. Yeah, standard I would say. Decent, actually it's okay. I mean like it's pretty nice. There's no crunch in and arch because of the you can see it's like the full body, from the upper torso, from the all the way down to belly. It's like yeah, it's one whole piece. So we're not gonna have any like articulation on the chest. And this one is pretty solid. It's like kind of like a statue, like a vinyl, like a soft vinyl. Actually not soft vinyl, it looks like how do you call this one, like 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 the statue stone, polystone. But it's kind of like that, but they're not really a polystone, but it's pretty solid. It's really hard, but it's actually okay. I mean like I love the details in the body, especially those muscular details. And yes, only twists side to side, and that's it. So no crunching in thing, right? And then for the legs, there you go, up to there, wide open. Wait, let me check. Yes, pretty nice. See, you can see right there. So at least I can show you guys the joints that they use on this one. See, We could open really wide, and if you want to do some a little bit of, like kicking to the side. But yeah, see, the armor is actually fine. You know, there's no problem, there's no issue on the armor because you could easily move it and then put it back. That's it. But oops, there you go. So we probably gonna move ooh, detached from the body. So there you go. The belt. You know, I mean, like you're gonna lose the form, the proper position on the skirt right here. See, it's like pulling out. So just I think yeah, just white is enough. Like you know, if you're going to put it to the base, like this should be like this. Okay, and then to the front, you can move the legs to the front like all the way up there. You know, right? It looks pretty cool. To the back, not bad actually, right? Pretty nice. But then I can see again the pants is coming down because I pulled out the legs too much, you know, like yeah. Okay. Then the knees standard I would say not double jointed. Yeah. So even the arms is not double jointed. So definitely have to expect that the leg is not double jointed as well. So 45 or 50 degrees, it's fine, you know. The ankle joint you could twist a little bit, you know, turn out, turn in, and you can see point and flex. I think it's fine, decent. You know, the leg armor is actually movable, so you could use this one for, you know, locking the position of the what is this, the joint. Okay, nice. This is absolutely amazing. Look at that. This is beautiful. And also side I've got, sorry. Oh no, it doesn't have. So it doesn't have that sideways. Okay, so just twist and flex and point only. Okay, I think that's it for the articulation. So very quick. I mean, like a bit of limited, at the same time decent, and you know you're still gonna enjoy it. You know, honestly, and only this one, this part right here, that you have to be very careful. Okay, so kind of like I lost the form now here on this side because again I pulled out too much the leg, so the what is this, the skirt is coming down now, which I am probably gonna have a hard time to bring it back, but I think it's fine. It's not really a big issue, I think. So anyway, so let's attach those body armor, especially the helmet. Let's try that on. So basically you're gonna insert this one right here. This is actually pretty cool. First this side, or even the other side is okay. You can start the other side, and then you're gonna pull this down. There you go, almost there. There's kind of like a sculpt there that is actually aligned with the what is the head of the predator. So this is how it looks like, right? It's actually pretty cool. Love it. There you go. Oh my goodness. Now it's always like that you know, you wish that there's another body they could, you know, showcase both with the helmet and without the helmet, because the details on the face is actually really amazing, you know. And of course we're gonna insert this one right here. There you go. So that is how it looks like. Looks absolutely beautiful, right? Okay, of course once we attach that, you know, the other one, the special edition, I think that one looks really cool in my honest opinion. So this one, oh yeah, you could buy two of this and say this is the soldier, you know, and then this one is the captain, something kind of like that, right? Wow. Again, the helmet's really nice. So let's move on. So we got that magnetic function, same idea, same what is this, same direction that you're gonna attach the head, and the side of this head is pretty soft, so it's like kind of like bendable, kind of like a rubber plastic material, so something like a soft vinyl, you know, so we could bend. So that's why once you insert the helmet, it's gonna be like easier, so it's not really delicate or fragile. It looks fragile, but then it's very easy to attach. So now let's try this one, this special edition. Yeah, see, told you it's very easy, guys. Here we go. Oh my goodness, look at that. See, even without the cover yet, look at that, because of the bronze color here, you know, that very kind of like a rusty look, a similar color, actually similar color to this one. And there you go. Bam, look at that. Oh my goodness. And then of course the black color mouth armor. Wow, look at that. So this will be the captain look. And if you're going to get another one, oh my gosh, I feel like I wanna get another one. The other one is gonna be the soldier, right? Maybe get two of that. Oh my gosh, that is crazy, man. That is crazy. I mean, like, if you only collect Predator, I mean, why not? You know, if you are a fan, a solid fan of Predator, I think definitely a must get at least two or three. You know, the other one wearing the other helmet, regular helmet, and the other one without the helmet, which is like, oh my goodness, that is going to be crazy. My gosh, let me check if there's another one later. I'm gonna check that out. Jeez, look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is amazing. Well, if you're going to remove these crests right here, it's also okay actually. You know. Nah, it doesn't look good. Nah. But you could. I mean, it's not beautiful, beautiful helmets. Wow. Okay, let's remove that again. Wow, look at that. And of course, talking about the details of the head, like, oh my goodness, look at that. That is amazing, right? Amazing paint application, the details, look at that. And actually, let's try this one first. So this one is not only detachable, but it also has movable mouth right here. So you could open this one since we have this wide open mouth right here. So because of that wide open mouth, wide open, yes, look at that. So it also has a movable part right here on the tip, which is like, wow, right? That is amazing. I actually like this one right here. So these mandibles, actually this is the mandibles. Wow, the details of this one like pretty good, you know, even on the side. Again, it doesn't look toyish to me. I mean, like the paint application in person, I mean, I can see it here. Probably in the video, maybe not really clear. Let me dim a little bit. Maybe the exposure is too high. There you go. Let me show you guys the details. Look at that, right? So you can see right there. I think that paint application looks really good. You know, it is definitely nicely done. You know, and also the hair here. The teeth. Look at that. The teeth, absolutely incredible. But then it's, I think it's pretty accurate as well. Let me light it up a little bit. There you go. It's pretty accurate. You know, details, I would say. But the color, of course, it's really hard to tell because, of course, as Predator, you really need to, you know, see the props, you know, for you to be able to compare it. Like, but I would say, like, you know, still amazing. You know, even the top part here that looks like a, you know, that looks like a body of a crab. Absolutely beautiful, right? Look at that. That is amazing. This is my very first Predator figure, you know, especially the main one, because the one from the Prey is a bit different. So this one is the original look of the Predator. But yes, again, looks beautiful. Love the paint application, details, even in the hair. Like, wow, the quality, absolutely beautiful. Right, and the body. So if we're going to talk about the body, you can see right there, beautiful as well, as I mentioned earlier. Pretty solid. Everything looks great, you know, on the body. I mean, like, especially the skin. So okay, just want to show you guys that mouth. So that's the interchangeable mandibles or mouth piece right there, and movable part. This one, oh my goodness, that is amazing. And now we're gonna attach this blade right here. There's a hole at the back right there, and you're gonna insert this one right here. There you go. So that's a proper one. So this one pointing to the side, so it won't hit the head, you know, once you move around, especially once you attach the helmet. Okay, that is amazing, beautiful. Okay, next up is this katana right here. Bam, very smooth. It's actually pretty tight, you know. I mean, like, it's not so easy to remove. Okay, so we got the second one. The third one is the laser on the shoulder. Pretty easy to move. You can move side to side. You go down, up. Amazing. All right. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. You're gonna love this one. See? Okay, and let's remove the hands. So this is for the katana. Amazing. So we're gonna attach it this one here, and then we got the other side, the head of the alien. Also pretty easy. So you can open the hand easily and then put it there. So aside from the other parts of the armor, these forearms gauntlet, and then on the legs is actually detachable from the body, but the rest is kind of like, I would say, not, unless you're really good on modification and putting it back, then maybe you could remove. But again, since it's attached there, probably fixed, and then yeah, like this one, shoosh, I'm already like pulling down this part right here. Not good. I mean, like, this part right here should be supposed to be up here, like close to the belt, because yeah, I could tell. See? So I don't know how am I going to put it back, but anyway, this is how it looks like. So for this left hand holding the head of alien, and then the other side is holding the sword, and also you could take out the blades right here, the Wolverine blades. All right. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful, and that's it. So if you want to display it like, holding the blades or the other sword like this one, because the other samurai sword is actually quite better, especially the long one, and what is this, like a shiny glossy paint application. But this one, of course, if you want to hold this one on this side, then yeah, you should definitely use this part, like this blade right here, the small katana. Okay, I think that's it. Oh my goodness, like, again, this figure is absolutely incredible. This one is really nice as well, moving. This is all the tongue. Oh my goodness, I didn't notice all the tongues or the mouth of an alien. Oh my goodness, shit, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I didn't know about that. I mean, like, I didn't see it, so sorry about that. So also in the neck part, this one keeps moving. That one is movable as well. Yeah, you could move this one. Okay, again, the details on the body, absolutely incredible, guys. The overall look, like from the armor, you can see from the feet. Let me show you guys very quick. From the feet, the armor, look at that. Oh my goodness. Shit. Damn. Like this one, it's not just like a normal weathering, like really weathering, like very accurate, very natural, like look. Oh my goodness, the likeness, like very lifelike, and the quality, and then the armor. Gosh, this one's movable. Yes, movable. This one's actually pretty soft. Yeah, the inner armor. This one's pretty soft. The back, this one solid plastic. Love the back part actually. See right there. Oh my goodness, look at that back part. Wow, so much details, right? Like, I mean, like, if you really pay attention to all the details of this figure, like, you're gonna notice, like, wow. So there's no leather parts here. I actually thought that one's leather, but it's not. The belt. Yes, so there's no leather part, and the body, all plastic, made out of plastic material, or even hard plastic material, a little bit of rubber. So you're not gonna worry about like any flaking here. So this is definitely gonna last longer to your display. And this one can also stand alone even without the holder because of that flat footwear, or the sandals, or like the sleeper, samurai sleeper, kind of like that, which is absolutely beautiful. Look at that, there's some extra details underneath, even that like holes, like looks really cool. Actually, I thought that one is, or those are like magnets, but probably not, so it's not magnetically designed, so that's why it has some holder on the waistline. So we should definitely get another one, if we could find another one. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Also some fabric here. This is fabric material. Nice one. All plastic and hard plastic, I would say. Look at that. Beautiful, right? My final thoughts on this figure, again, aside from like absolutely incredible, awesome, like beautiful masterpiece, this is definitely a must buy, a must have figure in your 1/6 collection. If you're a 1/6 collector, or actually not just 1/6 collector, basically if you are a diehard fan of a Predator movie, then this is a must buy, a must. You really need to buy this one, guys, believe me. So for sure, a lot of you already pre-ordered this one, and you can't wait to grab yours. Oh, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna like it. You're gonna enjoy it. Holding it, like actually not holding it, because sometimes like I feel like you're gonna break it, but then you're just gonna stand it there. But yeah, again, the overall look of this figure is, again, oh my god, it is a masterpiece, especially with the alien base. Like, oh my goodness, like once you stand him there, you're gonna love it. I mean, like, oh my gosh, that is crazy. Oh shit, it's like you have two figures on one pack, like in one box. It's like a half body of an alien. We got the head of the alien, and then that's it. We're like, wow, amazing. So yeah, I think that's about it. Oh my goodness, I love it. And let me know what you think about this figure as well. Feel free to comment down below, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Until then, see you on the next one. Peace. Predator. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, got something, a lot of details. See, even the back part, right?